House Baby!
So on Saturday, my dad and his wife Debbie came up and stayed for pretty much 24 hours before they had to head home. So it was a great little visit, buffered very well by the Friday I had off and now Monday, Labor Day. So, you know, this is a one-day longer episode. So great to have them just a little bit to see the baby, meet, you know, grandchild there. And so wonderful to see my dad in particular interacting with this little guy. And it's so weird to think he's a granddad now. And and the full circle thing. We took a picture. Maybe I'll do just this one picture. I'm trying not to give myself too much extra work to do. That's why I don't have a green screen here. But this is a cool picture of 3 generations of Coulombe boys. That's pretty exciting. And we did actually a really helpful project, which was we put up a clothesline. And I guess I'm gonna do a picture of that too. Fine, there's a picture of that. And we put that up because Liz and I are ready to move to cloth diapers, and we just want to, I guess save money, make things easy. So, every time we need to deal with these cloth diapers, I guess we still need to wash them in the washing machine, but then we can just hang them out to dry. And the clothesline is great for so many reasons. Big sheets, it's a really useful thing. And so we borrowed a ladder from a neighbor. Liz and I bought a post, some lag bolts from Home Depot, and honestly, I thought this was going to be a project that would be kind of like half finished for a while, kind of like painting the porch. And yet, my dad was like, oh, let's see if we can do the whole thing. So the only thing we were missing was the ladder. Our neighbors down the road, who I ended up chatting with the other day, going down to get the mail, super, super nice. They were happy to lend us a ladder. And everything went great. So that was really cool. Really wonderful, again, just hanging out with family. We had pizza the first night. Liz cooked wonderful chicken last night. And it's good to have leftovers in the fridge because, man, once you have the babies around, it is hard to cook sometimes, to find the time to put all that stuff together. Just constant exhaustion. Stuff we're dealing with little Alistair right now. I'll try to bring him out for a little cameo every episode if I can when I'm done talking. But sleep. The only thing we're really dealing with right now is a lack of sleep. He is probably only sleeping, I want to say like 8 to 9 hours a day, in like little chunks of 10 minutes here to 2 hours, I think is the longest he's ever slept at once. It's most of the sleep he wants to do is during the day. And of course we want to reverse that. We want him to be sleeping more at night and be awake during the day. But of course when we're exhausted from him being up all night and needing to be comforted and wanting to nurse and needing his diaper changed and like all the little fussy things, then during the day it's like, oh, he's sleeping. And it's like, we need to wake him up. But it's so nice to just have quiet for a bit. And it's a tough thing. So, our pediatrician, we took him in for a couple appointments last week, Wednesday and Friday, because there was a weird thing with his birth weight. Total false alarm, his birth weight's doing great. He's gaining weight exactly the way he should, so that's really good. Although looking at pictures of me, I was a super fat baby. He looks like a, practically anorexic model compared to me. Not true though, he's a very healthy baby, don't worry. He's like past his birth weight, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're trying to reverse things, and our pediatrician was basically like, oh, just, keep him up during the day, poke him, pass him around. When he decides he wants to sleep, especially during the day, there is no way to wake him up except for changing his diaper, and sometimes even that doesn't work. So, it's a learning process. So I'm pretty exhausted from last night in particular. Like we managed to get him to sleep a fair amount during the day, during the night, stay awake pretty well during the day. Let's go back. Saturday night, things seemed to go well. He seemed to only get up when he needed to nurse. That was good. Sunday night, last night, we thought he was awake pretty much a lot during yesterday, but maybe it wasn't enough because he was up a lot last night. And so, it was one of those things where I went to bed around 2, part of that was from playing Metal Gear Solid, and then I was up again at like 4 and at 6 and at 8 and pretty much every 2 hours. And by 10 I was like totally exhausted, but by the time I was like trying to feed the animals and let Sadie go outside, our dog, and I was just totally exhausted. But by the time I'd done all those things, it's like, well, I guess I'm up, can't really go back to sleep now. So we'll see if I go to bed a little bit earlier tonight. That'd be good, get back on a normal schedule for getting to my office on time, though summer hours are over, so now I don't have to be to the office till 9:30 now, so that's cool. So that's been interesting. The cloth diaper thing, I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out. We realized that a lot of the cloth diapers we have are actually too big for him. Like, hopefully he'd grow into them in about 3 months, but we just put he's wearing his first cloth diaper right now, and there's a lot of folding going on to like make it fit. It looks kind of hilarious. If I bring it in, maybe you can see it. It looks like he's wearing like a diving suit, like he's ready to go deep sea diving. But all in all, fatherhood right now, it's going good. I mean, his face is changing so much. This is an incredible thing. Like, we're looking at pictures of him from a couple weeks ago, from when he was first born, from, you know, a couple days ago, and everything's always shifting, and he looks different from picture to picture. And Liz made the observation, which makes a lot of sense, that it's like we keep recognizing other family members in his features, and that seems like a really good evolution feature, because it's like, oh, if, you know, you imagine like a tribe scenario, if everyone is seeing themselves in this child, like, they're more likely to want to protect him. And so, you know, we're seeing Liz's cousins and Liz's uncles and brothers and me and my brothers, and it's really cool cycling through that. But he's such a cute little guy and so precious, and it's such a cliche to say, every moment with him really is a gift. Like, I can just stare at him, and even if he's upset, there's still a part of me that's like, this is amazing, this is really incredible. There's still a denial thing going on, like, I can't believe this is real. But man, what a cool thing. And, you know, people keep saying, don't blink. So part of that is this process, you know, maybe in 25 years, when I'm trying to remember what the heck it was like in those first few weeks, or maybe, let's say this, maybe in 16, 17 years, when he's going off to college or something, and I'm feeling really sad about him leaving, and probably Liz would be too. And I'm trying to think back to, like, what it was like when he was first born, in this first few weeks with him as a simple grub baby. Maybe we'll look back at these videos, and that'll be a cool way to remember what's been happening. So yeah, that's fun, right? Let's go see if I can get him. Baby stuff. Here's a little monkey. Check him out. Look at that very stylish big old cloth diaper. Technically it's well, I don't know what the technical term is. There's an insert and then this other thing that wraps around it. So look how bunchy that is. That's great. He is so sleepy right now. Look at that. He's yawning. He doesn't know what's going on. I could probably, oh, he just coughed at me. I could jostle him quite a bit, and I don't think he would wake up. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. But yeah, isn't he cute? I guess you know, eventually I could do like a time lapse of him over these first few weeks and the way he changes. Though that would help if I would have stayed in front of the green screen. Oh well. Yeah, there's Alistair today. There's a cameo. Hey. Listen to those sounds he makes, by the way. Like he barely moves his mouth, and then all these different sounds come out. He's like a ventriloquist. Yeah. Oh, that was him waving. Bye.